Hey, this is Chris, and I am chucking dice. I appreciate you watching my video today. I'm going to try a strategy that I call come up and don't come back down. Come up and don't come back down. Now, I'm going to show you this strategy, and there's a chance that it's not new. There's really nothing new out there, and there's so many people producing great concepts and strategies that I'm certainly not going to claim that this is my own unique strategy and nobody's ever done anything like this. But as I was thinking it through in my mind and practicing a little bit, the idea for come up and don't come back down came to my mind, and it's because it's using a come bet, and then it uses don't comes after that. But in a unique way. And I'm going to play this with a $500 buy-in and at a $10 table. It starts with a $10. Uh, Let me just show you. Let's just do it this way before I roll it out. Um, it starts with a $10 pass, trying to take advantage of the come outs. We start with a $10 pass. Then when we get a point, let's say we got a point of 6, we're going to go with a $20 come. Let's say that travels. Then we're going to go with a $30 come. Let's say that travels. Then we go the opposite direction. We come up and we don't come back down. So we're going to match that $30 last come bet with a $30 DC. This is the point of greatest exposure, but let's say the DC travels and it travels over here behind the 5. Then we're going to don't come down. We're coming down back to 20. And the next one, let's say this travels behind the 8 or the 9. We're going to get paid on this come bet. That's going to come back to us. And then we got one more $10 don't come. Let's say that travels over here to the 6. Puck is going to be off. We're going to get paid on the pass line. And then we've got then we just play it out. So 10, 20, and 30 coming with the pass and the come. And then 30, 20, 10 the other direction, coming back on the don't come. So we're coming up, and then we're don't coming back down. Come up and don't come back down. Let's just see how this goes. It's actually been going pretty well when I've been playing it on my own, but of course you put any strategy to video and all of a sudden you know where it goes. It goes straight to the bankrupt house. So um, every strategy on video it seems like doesn't do well. But let's just see how this goes. So we start with a $10 pass line, and let's go with some black dice today. And let's just roll this out and see what happens, all right? We're coming up and don't come back down. My stick, where's my stick? Okay, I need to keep track of the dice rolls. I'm gonna put my phone over here so I can put the data in. What do we got? We got a 415, all right? So that's 5 is gonna be our point. And make sure everything's working. I think I got it all set up. All right, so yeah, the puck's going to be on 5, and we're out with a point. So now the next thing we do is we go $20 on the come. Now what this does right now, if we roll a 7 PSO, we're going to lose the pass line, but we're going to win 20. So this $20 here, it's kind of like the come ladder, right? Everybody's seen that. Now we've got 2 units out here on the come, and we've got a pass line bet. So we're looking to travel that, but a 7 doesn't hurt. That's going to be a 5. Okay, so that's good. Now, when you hit the point right back, a 3 and a 2. All right. So we're going to travel the come. We're going to get paid on the pass line, and that's good. We don't replace it if it wins. So now we're on to the third phase. So we're going to collect that $10 win, and now the last come was 10. I mean, it was 20, so we need $30, but we're still coming. So that 30 is going to go on the pass line. The pass line works just like the come, and we're looking for our third roll here on the coming up. We're coming up right now, and that's going to be a 7. So that, again, this is not bad. 7, a 4, 3. Let's see what happens. All right, let's get this entered. Come on, 4, 3. All right, so 7 out, or 7 on the come out, right? So this come bet's going to lose. We're going to lose the $20, but we're going to get paid 30 on the pass line, all right? 30 on the pass line. We're just going to rack that, and we're done with that pass line bet. But now we've come up, and we don't come back down. Rolls 4, 5, and 6 are always on the DC or DP side. So because we don't have a point, we're putting it on the DP, but this is a $30 don't come, essentially. Puck is still off. We're looking for a point. All right, so we've come up, and now we're don't come back down. Okay, 5. So 5 is going to be our point. Now, at this point, we have no pass line or come bets. We are all dark side because the bets on the come side, when we were coming up, they've resolved themselves now. So it just happens that now we're don't come back down, and we don't have any light side action. That's not really the best way to show this, but it is the way it is. There's an 8. Okay, that's going to be a 5 and a 3. Oh, I didn't put the 5 in here. So we're back on the 5. Let's just make that a 3, 2, and then we've got a 5, 3, 8. So we rolled an 8. The don't come is going to travel behind the 8, and now we're down to the lowest unit. Again, we got 30 on the don't pass, 20 then traveled, and now we're back to the base. We don't come back down. Come up, don't come back down. 5, all right, we got the point hit. That is not good, but it is what it is. All right, so that is a 4, 1. We're going to lose on the don't pass. And this $10 don't come is going to travel behind the 5. And now all we're doing is resolving because we don't put new bets out there. We come up and we don't come back down. Just 6 bets that are going to travel and do their work. So right now the puck is off, but those don't comes are working. And that's going to be an 8. Hard 8. Square pair. So that means this don't come is going to lose. That's all right. Whoops. And we got an 8 back, 6, 2. 6, 2, 8. That's going to be the new point. Actually, wait. The point was set with the 8 because I made the 5. The point was set, and we just hit it, so we're off now again. Or we're not off, but the puck is off. That's going to be a 10. Okay, so 10 is going to be the new point. 6, 4. All right, so we're still just looking for that 5. All we're doing is waiting for that last bet to resolve. There's a yo 11. 6, 5. Whoops. 6, 5. Yo. Looking for a 7. There's aces. All right. Never fails that you go on a long roll after you're waiting for one thing to resolve itself. There's a 5. All right, so we have now lost our last bet on the come up and don't come back down. That's a 3 and a 2. Oops, I did not move the dice too far out of the way. I think you can see that. All right, so the puck is still on 10. Let's just, it's going to slow me down, but keep rolling and entering. We got a 6. I'll do it anyway. 5 and 1. We'll just see what else would happen. And some people like to play along. That's a 6. Looking for a 7. There's another 5, 1. Right back. They call it the mixer. All right. 9, Nina, center of the field. 6 and a 3. Again, at this point, really, we would just like a point, or, well, we really like a 7 out because there it is, 7 out. We really don't want to, this is what we commit to each shooter. So there's a 5, 2. Oops, 5, 2. And we're out. All right, so that is the end of that shooter. Now we're ready to restart the whole thing again. All right, so we reset, and we come out with a $10 pass line. All right, so this is the beginning of the series, and that is 9, so we're going to be out on the 9. All right, 6, 3. Okay, so that 6, 3 sets the point. Now we're back coming up. We're coming up with a $20 come bet. We got a $10 pass, now a $10 or a $20 come, and that is a 4, 2 lumber. 2x4, lumber number 6. All right. And this come is going to travel behind the 6. We have one more come bet. It's going to be 30. We go 10, 20, 30. And of $30 coming. And that's going to be a 10. All right. 10 down on the end, a 6 and a 4. All right. So we're going to travel the 30. And now we go right back up. We came up and we don't come back down. That's going to be a matching $30, what we just got out there. Now that we came with the 10, we DC with $30 DC, and we look to avoid this one really bad time. This is the worst case scenario right here. You don't want a 7 in that position, but we got a hard 4. All right, so 2-2. Whoops. That's not what I was looking to enter. We need a 2-2. Sometimes those numbers are hard to enter on my phone. Okay, so that's a 4. We're going to travel this DC behind the 4. Now we're going to come with a $20 DC. All right. Don't come back down. And there's the 7. All right, so we got a 6-1 in this position. Let's see what that does. 6-1, 7 out. All right, so puck is going to be off. Unfortunately, we lose the pass line. We lose that $20 DC. We lose this come. We lose this come. That's a decent amount of loss, and we did not get a second come bet, a don't come traveled. But we do pull this down and win 30, so we're going to win 30 and lose the rest of this. That's all right. And let's go one more round. All right, let's see how this works one more time. New shooter coming out, looking for a point. And there's a 7 on the come out, so that's going to be a frontline winner. 6-1. All right, so we're gonna win $10 here. Now we go right to phase 2. We don't just collect. We're moving through a system. 3 comes up and 3 don't comes back down. So we're going to stack this because now our next move is a $20 pass line, right? We won the first one, so the next move is a $20 bet on the pass lines because we're still looking for a point, and there's going to be a point of 4. So we're out on the 4 with our second bet. Get that entered. 3-1. All right. Now we go to our third bet. I'm going to need some change. So I'm going to get $100 in red chips just to give myself some ammo, some bullets. All right. Now we've got 20 on the pass. So our third unit is going to be a $30 come. And see where this goes. There's an 8, a 6, and a 2. All right. Get that entered. And that's going to travel to the 8. Now we don't come for 30. We came up and we don't come back down. $30 on the DC. We'd like to travel that. It's not going to travel because we got a yo 11. All right. 6 and a 5. So that don't come is going to lose. The next move is a $20 DC, and now we are in some trouble here. There's a 4. All right, so this is not bad right here. This is what you want to happen. You want to knock yourself off. You want the come bets to get paid. You want the DCs to travel, and that's what we got here. We hit a point. We've got $20 on the pass line, so we're going to get paid here. The $20 DC is going to travel behind, and we paid on the pass line, so what's next? Well, we're down to the base on the don't come, so we're going to put a $10 DP because the puck is off. We're going to the DP, and we need that to travel, and that'll be the end of this cycle. All right, well, we got a 3-1-4 right back, so that is not... Did I just miss entering a 4? I think I may have missed the point. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to put, I'll tell you what, I'll put a 3-1 here. That will make the point, and then we hit it again right back with another 3-1. That's going to lose the DC, and now the point is back on the 4. Okay, so yeah, so that's where we are. Now we've got an 8. We really want to knock that 8 off. We want to roll an 8 before we roll the bad number because we want to have that be able to settle. There's a yo, 11 again. The idea is to get 3 come bets to travel and then knock them off with 3 DCs. In the best case scenario, you do all of that, wham, 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 and if not, then you've got some don't comes out there working for you when the bad number comes. That's going to be a 4, 2, 6. Whoops, that's not a 6, 2. Let me fix that. 4, 2. I put the wrong number in. 4, 2. There we go. All right, 6 has nothing on it, so we just reload. Shoot them again. There's a hard 6. Whoops, the dice rolled. That was a 3 and a 3. Nothing doing for us, but let's keep trying. See what happens here. There's a 4, 2, 6 right back. 3 6s in a row. All right, well, bet it if you got it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. 3, 3, not 4, 4. All right. I'm sorry, not a 3, 3. That's a 4, 2. What am I doing? Wow, 4, 2. Let's try that again. Same number, different roll combo. All right, here we go. Looking for an 8, really. There's a 9, 5, and a 4. Center field. Okay, we're looking for an 8. Looking for an 8. It's going to be a hard 10. 5, 5 puppy paws. All right, nothing doing for us. Looking for an 8. 8. Nope, that's going to be another 9. All right. How about 8? There's a 5. Dancing all around it. 3, 2. All right. 8. Come on. 8. 9. All right. Well, this is how it goes sometimes. 6, 3, 9. 8. Nope. That's a 7. All right. 7 came before the 8. No worries. That's the way it happens. And let me put this last 7 in here and we'll see where we're at. 3, 4. So this 8 loses, and unfortunately we only have a $10 don't pass. So that was a minimal win. And yeah, you get the concept. You get the concept, hopefully. 3 come bets or pass line come combinations, and then 3 DCs. Or don't pass DCs, depending on how the rolls are going. You play through those. At this level, that's $10, $20, and $30. I played it a little bit at a higher level with quarters, and I went 25, 50, and 100. You can play it that way, but the idea is you get 3 come bets through, and then you get 3 DCs in reverse order through, and hopefully when you're on the 4th roll you don't roll a 7. Risk rolling a 7 or 11 anytime, but you don't want it on the 4th roll because you want that first $30 DC to travel, and you really want to replace or knock off the 3 come bets with DCs. Then you get paid on your first 3 rolls, and then you've got things set up for a 7 out after that. And when you figure most rolls are going to last in that 4 to 8 range, depending on what happens, you've got a chance if the table is a medium range table and not long rolls. You have a chance. And on long rolls, you have a chance as long as you don't immediately knock off your DCs. Now, the thing I like about this is it also works on the come ladder at the beginning. You've got $10 on the pass line. The second move is $20 on the come. If in that position you roll a 7, so a 0.7 out, you're going to lose the $10 pass line and you're going to get paid $20 on the come bet, and that will replace your even. So, and the same thing with a $30 bet. You're going to be paid 30. You lost 20 and 10, so that's a break even on the 3rd roll. So really, you're okay there. You don't want the 4th roll to happen. That's the bad time to roll a 7. But anyway, I've been playing this a bunch, and of course, wouldn't you know it, right now I did not make money. I'm pretty sure I'm down a little bit, but I started with $500, and there's yeah, um, 250, 300, 100 here, so 320. So I had just some bad timing on when that happens, but I've practiced this a lot and had a good amount of success. In fact, just before I made this video, my last practice session, I think I ended up pretty quickly being up about 150 or $200. So when things go right, like a lot of strategies, I suppose, when things go right, you can have a good session pretty quick. But anyway, I like this come up and don't come back down. 10, 20, 30, 30, 20, 10 on the DC then. And yeah, let me know what you think. Again, it's probably not my strategy. I just came up with the concept for come up and don't come back down, and the 10, 20, $30 amounts go in both directions. But I'm sure somebody else has a strategy very similar. These strategies are not new, and there's nothing new under the sun when it comes to craps and the way you play. So, just my thoughts on and take on doing something like this. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.